Hey, Tasha here, and I hope you guys had a great Sunday on today. But today I want to come, I'm not sure how long I will be before you, but I want to come and talk about Proverbs 31. Oftentimes when we hear Proverbs 31, we hear it from the perspective of the virtuous woman. But today I want to talk about a different aspect of Proverbs 31. So we all know the history of the Proverbs 31 woman, and as I look down, I'm reading scripture. Proverbs 31, the virtuous woman, we do know that she did good in her life. She became this businesswoman. She considered a field. She was able to rise up early to plant a vineyard. When she spoke wisdom. She was a businesswoman. We do know that she made fine linen and that her husband was a well-known guy as well. And when she opened her mouth, she spoke wisdom, and her tongue spoke with kindness, right? So her children, when her children rose up, I'm sorry, and I'm paraphrasing, when her children rose up, they call her blessed, and her husband also, he praised her, right? And it says many daughters, this is Proverbs 39 and 21, it says many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excelleth them all. That means she excelled all of the Proverbs 31, all of the women. She excelled by the things that she did do, and that she shall be praised. Proverbs 31 and 31 says, give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates. She was an amazing woman, right? We always talk about Proverbs 31 woman. But what I want to talk about briefly tonight is before the scriptures before Proverbs 31 and 10. So, what my concern is tonight is Proverbs 31 1 through 9. We're not talking about the things that she had or the things that she possessed. What we're going to talk about tonight is her relationship with her son. So Proverbs 31, and I'm going to read 1 through 9 to you. Proverbs 31 says King, the words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. Hear that? The prophecy that his mother taught him. She was a teacher to her son. That's one thing. 2 says, what my son, and what the son of my womb, and what the son of the vows. Right? 3 says, give not strength unto women, nor thy ways to which destroyeth kings. So in 3, she was teaching him, don't give your strength to wayward women, right? Don't let wayward women take over you, because they're coming to destroy a king. He was already a king, so she was coaching him. She was teaching him not to deal with certain type of women. 4 says, and this is also the English Standard Version, 4 says, it is not for kings, O Lemuel, for kings to drink wine, nor for princes to drink strong drink. So princes, kings don't drink strong drink, because first one is you're not going to be sober. You're not going to be able to think clearly. You have to remain focused as a king. And when you begin to deviate and consume alcoholic beverages, you can now cloud your thoughts. You can cloud your vision, right? Number 5 say, lest thou drink and forget the law and pervert the judgment of the afflicted. Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish, and wine unto those that be heavy in hearts. Look the of the wisdom that what she was teaching him who to give the drink to, right? Was give the drink to people who were ready to perish, right? And then wine unto those who are heavy in heart. 7 says, let him drink and forget his poverty. So when people drink, they forget their poverty. They forget their financial issues. They forget their financial situations. They forget the things that they're going through, because something else has now consumed them, and they're no longer focusing on the problem. And it also says in 7, and remember his misery no more. So when people are drinking, they're not thinking about what they're dealing with. When they wake up from their slumber, they have to think about it then. But just look at the wisdom she was giving him. When people drink, a lot of times you're going to forget your problems, right? She's coaching him on what not to do. So in 8 it says, open thy mouth for the dumb and the cause of all such as are appointed of destruction. Open your mouth for the people that can't open the mouth. Open your mouth for themselves. She literally was telling him to open your mouth to speak up to others that can't speak up for themselves. The oppressed people, the hurting people, the needing people. 9 goes and says again, she tell him, open thy mouth, judge righteously, right? Judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and the needy. So she was telling him there, she was really telling him to intercede for the people that can't intercede for themselves. Intercede for the people that can't pray for themselves. The poor, the needy. Plead the cause of the people. Seek out justice is what she's teaching him. All in that she was giving him ways on how to pray, how to intercede, and how to be a leader. So we always focus on the Proverbs 31 woman because she was so virtuous. She did so many things. She was blessed. She was raised up. She had wool. She had flax. She considered a field. She purchased it. Very virtuous woman. No one could find one like her. But we have to stop and look at the lesson before the virtuous woman. She was teaching her son. Was her husband there? Yes, he was. Because when you go down to Proverbs 31 and 11, it says, the heart of her husband doeth safely trust in her, so that he shall need no spoil. He shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. So the husband was there. It did not say that the husband taught him about women. It did not say the husband told him about drink, about having a drink, and how it can kind of, drinking can kind of cloud your judgment. She did not tell him that. The husband did not tell the son to open his mouth, right? For the people that can't open the mouth for themselves, the mother did, right? So what we have to do, even if, because we have some of our sons are, honestly, we do know that because of them being male and you got testosterone and estrogen, some of them don't want to listen to us. That's just how it is. But I think as long as we give our sons the counsel, the wisdom, even though they may not take it at the time, it's things that they can still apply for their lives later down the line. Different age, different times of their life and their age and their youth and their young adulthood, and as they progress, even if they deviate from the things, the wisdom, the counsel, the knowledge, the instructions that you have gave them, is still embedded in them because you gave them the wisdom about the women, the wayward women. She taught him, even when you look at 31 and 1, it says the words of King Lemuel, the prophecy which his mother taught him. The mother taught him. She was telling him, the mother was telling him the type of women not to deal with. Don't consume alcoholic beverages. Speak up for other people. Open